This video is a quick description on the Temple Stage LED strip panel wall that we just built. You're looking at a reference picture we took from churchstagedesigns.com. This is basically what we copied. They provided all the instructions and information as to the components that they use, basic assembly instructions. Of course, we used a different design, but the concept is the reference point. You see another color picture that they provided there. And so the strip lights and then the frame idea were just at churchstagedesigns.com. And so we went for, instead of a wooden frame, the way you see pictured here, we constructed our frame out of steel. And so I'm going to pan down here to a drawing. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 1-inch black steel frames that have been welded together, and then each of these frames butt up to each other and bolt together. This way we can disassemble this structure rather quickly if needed, or add to it or swap things out. And within each frame you'll see ghosted in blue as a network of black tie wire that's used to actually hang the LED strip lights themselves, which we've just highlighted in yellow for the ease of recognition. So now going to the components that we use, you can see here that it was just simple, schedule 40 PVC. I think it was 2-inch diameter, and we ripped those in half, thus making these half crescent shapes where you can see the LED strips were super glued right down the middle. And then as a diffuser, these spandex translucent pole covers are used to diffuse the light. You're looking at a wiring diagram now. Basically what's important is the top row are the power supplies. It's a 12 volt 30 amp DC regulated switching power supply, and then on the bottom are the RGB WDMX LED decoder controllers. And so for every power supply there is a LED controller, a DMX controller. You can see a picture there, shows how they configured their board. Ours is a bit different, but the same concept. And of course we use the 5-wire 5-color thermostat wire for the wiring, the Supernight LED strip lights, RGBW, and then these here's the AC or DC regulated power supply that we use for each bank of lights. So now that you have an understanding of the project, I'm going to show you. This is the light wall lit. That's what it looks like from the stage. Looks pretty good. The only problem we're having is areas where the lights are discolored in certain areas. We've been switching lights out, and we're wondering if we should go to a more expensive LED, because some of the things we're noticing, for example, is on this light, for example, you'll see how, I'll just press the diffuser, you'll see how the lights are like blue, then white, then blue, then white. And let me see if I can get a better shot. There we go. There's a good shot. So you can see how there's like a blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue. Not noticeable from a long distance, but some of the patches are more greenish and are noticeable. You're looking at some of the units on the floor now. These are units that we have to replace. And so this is the physical unit itself and kind of what it looks like. The drill holes of how it's constructed. Here's the tie wire network. The black frame is a little bit hard to see on the video because of lighting here, but we're going to go around to the back and then show you. There is another video that kind of shows in a bit more detail. The power supply is on top, and then the DMX controllers on the bottom. And it's powered by 2 adjacent 110 circuits, and this is all the same circuit, but to turn them off right now, and I'll pan to the lights, as soon as I unplug one of the lights, half the lights go off, the other half goes off. So they were connected to the controller at front of house, but since we had to disconnect some of these lights to repair, they have to be programmed again to be controlled for color.